of MPs to be beaten up for sticking to their principles, for insisting that their questions must be answered. So we're no longer scared of anything. We're not scared of anyone. We're not scared of anything. We are fighting for the protection of the Constitution, which the President has undermined together with his executive.
When do you want to be back? Because I mean, this was his last chance for this quarter.
We don't want Zuma back anything. Zuma, when he appears here, we want the money. Otherwise, the rest of them, we can listen to them, like we did. We participated in the budget processes. We participate in the committees. We participate in the work of Parliament. We do constituency work. The problem is with this one, who refuses to pay. That one, wherever we meet him, either a public toilet or anywhere, he's going to be asked the question, where's the money? When are you paying back the money? That's a commitment we've made. Yes, thank you. No, we're not disappointed by anything. We're happy that those who thought that buried Nkandla through the comedian movie composed by Ntleko, they will have to think again. Nkandla will never die as long as the president has not paid back the money. Why? Because if we allow that Nkandla story to die, then we are burying the public protector's office. Is going to be rendered useless. In defense of the Constitution and the public protector's office, we are going to insist on this matter. It doesn't matter whether people say it's a scratch CD or what. People spoke about apartheid from 1948 and only defeated it in 1994 because they meant business. We mean business on this matter. We cannot allow the undermining of the Constitution to happen under our nose. We're going to fight Zuma with everything we have. If it means going to court, we will go to court. But the political platform we have and the platform where we come face to face with Zuma is this parliament. And that's where we're going to put pressure on. Parliamentarians can't sit here and not take the executive into account, because other people who are not in parliament are beginning to take up this matter. There is a march to Pretoria by Vavi. Where are the political parties and parliamentarians to lead a march of anti-corruption, leaving that responsibility to a member of society who has got no position in any organization? So it means there is a political vacuum, particularly on the fight against corruption. And we, the EFF, are not ready to allow that vacuum to exist. We occupy in that space, and we're going to hold Zuma accountable for a very long time.
Lastly, are you saying as long as he has not answered the question, proceedings are not going to continue as normal, even if it's for the next 5 years?
Not answering the question. We're no longer asking Zuma the question. When are you paying? Even if he answers the question, but he doesn't give the date, the time and the venue, then the matter will never rest for the next 5 years. Every time he appears here, you can be guaranteed 2016 State of the Nation, if that is the only time he's going to come back, he will find us waiting for him. Yeah. Where is the Nyugo? The money. Yes.
How are your relationships with other political parties in a cooperative effort to hold President Zuma to account?
Well, my mandate is the EFF. I don't have anything with other political parties who are here because many of them could not get career jobs and saw this as an option. I'm not here for those such people. I'm here because I'm pushing a political agenda. So I'm not here to make a relationship and friendship. All of them today, you heard them. They united in defense of Zuma. All of them. They don't want Zuma to pay money. They kept on saying, hey, we'll use the process, and we've been using the same process. It's not bringing any result. This is the only option. So we are not in a business of creating friendship here. We are voted. As long as our voters are happy, we are happy. How do you see that your voters are happy? We never address empty stadiums. Our people come in their numbers because they appreciate the work done by the EFF. We're growing from strength to strength. This Sunday weekend alone, we're launching 4 regions in the Eastern Cape. That was the only province where we didn't have structures. Why? The organization is growing, more people are joining, and it means we are on the right track. What other political parties do is their own issue to deal with. It's not our problem.
The president didn't answer a single question. How is that holding him accountable?
We are going to hold him accountable through asking uncomfortable and difficult questions. Whether he answers them or not, to us it really doesn't matter, because we know that Zuma doesn't mean any way dig at us here. He doesn't mean any way dig at us here. He just comes here, smiles, mock the opposition, and then you saying we must subject ourselves to such a undermining by the president. We're not going to allow that.
Were you confident coming into the session that you would not be thrown out of Parliament given the ruling by the Western Cape High Court?
No, we don't work according to rulings, my sister. For sure, you know, we existed in this Parliament before ruling, and this attitude was even there even before ruling. So there's no court that gives us agitation. We come here to perform the mandate given to us by the people. Whether you throw us out, whether you keep us in, it doesn't matter. We are here to make a point. All right.
Sorry. There's a very interesting impasse that is developing at the moment. I mean, how do you? I mean, is there still space for a parliament as it is constituted now, which is essentially because of its overwhelming majority a rubber stamp for the ruling ANC? Are we talking about something beyond parliamentarianism?
We need to mobilize our people on the ground. We need activists to also put pressure outside Parliament. Every Parliament will always have the majority and the minority. But the good thing with our constitution is that it's a multi-party democracy. The majority are even forced to listen to the smallest party we have here. There is a room for Parliament. We just need a proper president and a proper speaker. The problem is the woman who's presiding. She's extremely partisan, and she has got no regard for this Parliament. What is more important to her is the ANC than Parliament, and that is the biggest problem. Once we get a proper